on.
Hi!
Hi! This is our YouTube channel.
So, before this, we recorded almost 10 minutes of,
us talking.
so we had to do this again, because my phone died.
So now it's charging. So I'm Brooke and that's Chloe. And I don't really have any nicknames because I'm boring.
I have many.
Chilo,
Tall
Lansing,
Mexican turd? That was a thing in 5th grade.
Giraffe,
Yeah.
Baked bean. That's me. A baked bean. Baked bean that. Baked bean that. Anyway, well, some things that we like to do are hang out and
Being annoying.
be annoying. That's a main one. That's a big one. We like to annoy everybody around us. Did I just touch your foot with my foot? Yes. I'm sorry. We like to make TikToks like all the time in the middle of the street, which is really fun for us.
We like to
Tell stories. We love telling stories, and we like making inside jokes with each other.
We have many.
So many. I'll
I have
tell
a
the story of
box
first one.
with
Yes,
She
mine
gave
is
it
in
to
the
me.
back. You can barely see it. It's like the green thing right there. That's from Brianna, and the one under it is also from Brianna, but the one on top of it is from her. Anyway, oh yeah, we have another friend named Brianna. Well, she'll come up in a couple of these stories that we're gonna tell.
Kennedy.
Yeah, and Kennedy, our other friend. Yes, we'll come up in a few of these stories that we're going to tell. So the first, we'll go back and forth with the stories. I'll tell the
Okay.
5 story.
Okay.
So basically, we were at school. This was probably in like January, February. Probably in like February or March, around there. And so there's like a hallway behind the library, because the library is like in the middle of the school, right by the main entrance in the main office. So we were walking in circles around the library before we had to go to class in the morning, and there was like these desks that were from outside. They were from a classroom, obviously, and they were behind the library, and there was like these 3 or 4 guys sitting there, and we were walking around, and like the third or second time we walked around, one of the kids screamed at her, "Can I have your number?" And the first thing she said was 5. And when we turned the corner, we just started dying laughing.
And then we saw him after school one time, and then
he asked for her number again, or she said, "Do you still want my number?" And he's like, "Yeah." And she said,
I said it. I said my number, but
he didn't take it.
Yeah.
Then she said 911. And 16 too, which is her soccer number. Oh yeah, she plays soccer. I do not. You're trying to tell a story.
Okay, what story?
The one on the way to Castle Park. You know what I just realized?
What?
The one where you showed me the song was on the way to the movie theater, not Castle Park.
It was?
Yeah.
Wait, really? I thought it was Castle Park.
Because Castle Park we were listening to Monopoly. Okay, anyway. So,
Someone texted you. I bet it's Jacob.
it's fine.
Okay, so what story am I telling?
You're telling the
Oh, the bus.
bus. 2 bus
so
stories in one.
This one time we were going to Castle Park or the movie theaters or whatever it was. We were listening to music and everything, and then I was 10. She was 11 in 6th grade. And yeah, we were listening to music, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to hear my favorite song?"
And I was like, sure.
And then I said that my favorite song at the time was Money by Haziland.
The YouTuber. And
Another time we were on the bus. It was
wait,
Castle
we have to
Park?
finish. We have to finish the first bus story. Well, we were listening to her song, and I was like, I was like very not interested in it. I'm like, this is your favorite song. I wasn't gonna say anything though. I was like, okay, that's fun. And she was like, I basically listen to it every day. Good
was
times.
not okay. Okay.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. And when we were in the movies, we sat in the front row and we started dying at the commercial.
It was
We
for
were watching
Ugly
a documentary
Dolls.
about penguins. It was the Ugly Dolls commercial, and one of the guys from the movie just said something really funny, and me and her and a few other people
that we don't like.
we don't like anymore, we were sitting together and we just started dying. I can't believe they bought them.
That was funny, and we were laughing the whole time at the documentary thing.
And
It was hilarious.
because the penguin's name was Steve.
And then we kept trying to get out and go to the bathroom and hang out and stuff, but
I had to go
we
to the
got
bathroom
stopped.
so bad, and I wanted to get a water because I had popcorn, and the teacher was like, "No, this is not time to be getting
when
snacks."
our teacher said it was fine.
It wasn't even our teacher; it was just a teacher. She's like, "No, this is not the time to be getting up and getting snacks." I'm like, "I just needed a water." And I almost choked on my popcorn, and I had to pee. And they're like, "Are you going to the bathroom?" And we're like, "Yeah."
And then when we came out, she was gone, and I wanted to get something.
So we went to the snack bar.
Yep.
And I got a water because I was broke.
That's our story. Ariana brought like
$100
$100 to the movies.
Okay, tell the Castle Park story now. I just had to tell that really quick.
Oh, okay. When we were on the bus, we were listening to music again, and then we were listening to Bad Guy by Billie.
Sorry.
By Billie Eilish. And then she was singing, and the road was really bumpy, and she was like, "I'm a bad guy." She sounded like a sheep.
Yes, I am a sheep.
I'm a giraffe, apparently.
Yes. And we were laughing really hard. And Castle Park was fun, except we almost peed our pants on the UFO.
That was...
You're like, I have to pee so bad.
I had to pee, and then after I didn't need to pee anymore.
Good times. And we were also on this spinning ride. I was sitting next to Jalissa, our other friend, and I think you were sitting next to Jocelyn.
Yeah. On the dragon thing? Or
No,
this?
the circle,
Yeah, I
where
was
you
sitting
get
next to
squished.
Jocelyn.
And I was like squishing Jalissa so bad because I had to sit on the inside because I was heavier because Jalissa's really, like, she's petite.
She's so tiny.
And you had to sit on the middle too. I feel bad for Jocelyn. You were like, because if you know, right, I think there's one at Knott's Berry Farm, if you know where that is, like called the Scrambler, if you know.
But the one at Castle Park is way faster.
And it goes, wee! And we were like squished together.
Jocelyn was squishing the heck out of me.
Yeah, it was either I was getting squished or Jalissa was getting squished, but like I just remember my hip hurt so bad because like her hip was digging into my hip. It hurt really
And
bad.
then there was another ride,
We almost did.
Dragon Swing, I think. It was that thing. Huh?
Were the one that goes like that?
It was like a no. It was like different blue dragons, and there's two people in there. You were sitting next to each other.
Right,
And we
like,
thought we were freaking.
We thought the rope was gonna break and we were gonna die.
And there's
Because
like
it's
this
the one where
thing
you like turn it and then it goes like shh.
we were
it's like
terrified. I thought it was gonna twist and then break or something.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna just like break or something. And we were like we were screaming. We were screaming so loud.
What's another ride we went on? Oh, we went on that
The
one.
ghost one.
We saw this kid in line, and he was so weird. He was kind of close to us, and he was so weird, and I was like, oh my god.
Okay, if you've ever been to Castle Park, you know, like by the golf
Arcade.
cart.
It's
Yeah,
in the
by
arcade.
it's in the arcade. It's like the ghost ride where you get into a cart and you have to like
the
it's like the Buzz Lightyear ride. This happens a lot. We say the same thing at the same time. Like the Buzz Lightyear ride, like the Toy Story ride at Disneyland, where you just like sit in the car. And was I riding with you? Yeah, we were riding together.
Yeah.
And
we got so scared.
Like, cause one of the ghost things that you're supposed to shoot pops out. We're
And then we went on this one roller coaster. It was like a wizard or something. And we kept going on it like 7 times at least.
Oh yeah, where it's like a
And there's like no line.
So we kept going.
Yeah, there's a couple schools there.
Yeah. And then there was also this really spinny ride where like we're in like the half circle. And like the cart would spin as you spin. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Where like there's a lap bar. You know.
Oh, and it goes around and then
and like the cat. The thing that you're sitting in, it kind of looks like a bowl, but like not a bowl. Kind of like this shape.
Oh, the cup. Wait.
The cup.
The cup. The spinny cup thingy.
Yeah, the red one. It was red.
Red.
Yeah, hang on. I'm trying to find a picture of it.
Oh!
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And like it would spin.
That was
like,
my favorite ride.
and we were in there and we were screaming. That's where we saw Matthew and Hayden and all of them.
And Jasmine and Kayla.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And basically we were having really fun. And then I had some cookie dough. And we bought this cow. I bought this
Oh,
cow.
I have a raccoon. I found it the other day.
His
and I
name
was
is
like,
Mr.
oh.
Romo Cow.
What did I name my raccoon?
I don't know. I almost threw up.
That was fun times.
And then the UFO thing that we almost peed our pants is where you stick on the wall.
That's where I got my fox stuffed animal thingy that I sleep with every night.
What
Yeah.
else? Castle Park was so fun.
I know.
What
I
else?
want to go again.
We
With
should
the same people.
We did the swings. Where
Mm.
I tried to kick you.
Yeah.
What's another story?
I
that
called Derek and Rona when we went to Castle Park after we broke up.
Nice. Oh yeah, today. The story. from today.
She dated my husband,
Oh yeah.
Jose.
Yes. Anyway, it was.
That was funny.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, what other stories? The one from.
Illegal.
Oh yeah, Omegle. This one's not as interesting, but we were on Omegle, and you know those games where it's like put two fingers up if you want to play, and we like wanted to find some, so we put in our common interest games, and we found one guy who was just a regular guy, and we're like, "You're not a game," and he looked at us funny, and he's next to him. It was pretty fun.
We see so many peepees. on
Yes,
there. It's
private
disgusting.
parts.
Turkey.
What else? The one from today, where we were on the street making stores.
Oh, okay. So we went on a walk after I got here. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, we went on a walk and there was like this fire hydrant that we make TikToks on. Yeah. So we were doing that, and after a little while, there was these guys that were like watching us from behind a car. So, and then there was like this little kid that was yelling at us, and I was like, "Hi, okay." And then we were making more TikToks, and then his like brothers or something were watching us and like saying like, "Yeah, let's go over there," and they never came. And then we ended up leaving to go pet dogs. No, we went down the street
And then we
they came
came
back to go pet
interrupted.
dogs. And then while we were walking down the street, they went back over there. I was like, "Oh, now you go over there." So yeah, and then the little kid, when we were leaving to go come back here,
He's like, "Hi, best friends."
yeah.
He's pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
And the one kid, he ran away from us, and he was running like this.
Like we were pretty close to him, and he was like running at the same time.
It was pretty funny.
Story.
What else?
When? Oh wait, I don't think you were there. No, you weren't there. I think you were sick when Steven spit gum in Kennedy's hair.
Yeah, I was sick. We can tell the story about Mod Pizza. Where our dads met.
Cadence.
Okay, so Chloe has a little sister named Cadence.
She's 5.
She's
She's
5.
blonde.
She looks like a cute too.
Nothing like me.
And we had a fundraiser at Mod Pizza. It was like in November, October. Back then.
Sometime.
It was sometime in 2019. Wasn't it right
When
after
the
school
world
started?
made sense. Huh?
Yes. It was like right after school started.
Yeah.
And Chloe's dad.
I just died.
glitched. My software glitched. I'm sorry, guys. Chloe's dad took her and Cadence to the Mod Pizza, and my dad took me, and my dad.
Why did I do that?
Yes. And my dad and Chloe's dad were sitting at the same table.
Besties now.
They're besties. Besties.
Just like us.
Twins. And Cadence, Chloe's little sister, was poking my dad's hand, and she gave him a hug, and she didn't even know him.
Hugs
Everyone.
strangers, and it's scary. You know,
could just
I have a
swoop
story.
around.
I have a story. Okay, so we were at Target. It was me, my dad, my cousin, and my sister. And then Cadence had to go pee, and so did I. So we went to the bathroom, and then I told her to wait for me. She didn't. She ran out the bathroom, and we couldn't find her. Me, my dad, and my cousin were looking for her, and we couldn't look for her. We couldn't find her. And I started bawling my eyes out. And then a worker found her. The end.
Yeah.
My story. That's it. That's it.
Where did she go?
I don't know. She went
Probably
to
to the
she went
toys.
to the arts and crafts aisle, and then that worker was there, and I was like, "Come on, sweetie."
Sweetie?
I don't know.
Yes.
It was a guy. The worker was a guy.
Okay.
And then we saw her, and we were like, "Oh my
What's
gosh,
another
Cadence."
story? Cadence.
I know.
Cadence. Okay, so here's another story. It was like in December. Or no, November. And Chloe stayed the night at my house. And then her dad came and picked us both up. And we went to her little sister's soccer team party.
It was.
And then after that, we were going to go to like a referee's party.
But it wasn't for a while.
It
so
wasn't
we
for a
went to my
while.
house.
So we stopped at her house and we went playing games in the living room and stuff. We were playing headbands. And it was the Disney edition. And Chloe was like trying to mimic the sound that Stitch makes because Cadence's headband had Stitch on it. And she's like, I know! Cadence! She thought it was herself. We were like, oh yeah. And she also spilled her water and refused to clean it up.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't want to clean it.
Oh yeah, I'm dyeing my hair on Wednesday.
I am not. Hopefully soon though.
I'm dyeing the two front things of my hair blonde.
So I might do turquoise or something. If we end up posting this, leave it in the comments what color I should do. Just like the two front things, like the TikTok people.
E-girls.
The e-girls. I was either going to do like turquoise or maybe like purple or magenta or something.
Nice.
What else?
Nice, good. My favorite video. My favorite TikTok video.
What else? Lunch. When that one
lunch.
kid's, who was it that jumped on our table?
Something. It was some 8th grader.
Yeah, he just like ran up and jumped and like body slammed on our table when we were trying to eat.
It was funny.
Yeah, we're like,
Because like, it was the beginning of 7th grade. So.
was it? I thought it was in like
No.
December.
It was beginning of 7th grade.
Oh, okay.
Because remember when you first met Kennedy? And like she was sitting on one
No,
side.
the long table.
Oh, that one. I thought you were talking about the other one.
Oh.
The little square table.
Oh,
that
the
we
little.
sat at.
Oh yeah, for like the first month.
Yeah, because the 8th graders took our table that we sat at in 6th grade. So it was the beginning of 7th grade. And then there was these 8th graders that claimed that we stole their table.
I'm like, you don't own this. Like,
so we never moved. We just stayed
we
there.
just didn't move. Like, they're not gonna pick me up and throw me out, are they?
And then, like, they threw food at us all the time and stuff.
They threw yogurt at us once.
Yeah.
It got all over my
And
pants.
seeds.
It's chocolate milk. When you stopped.
We'll tell that after.
We'll stop the story after. But I was
then-
talking about at the long table when somebody like body slammed on our table. Oh, anyway. Well, I'll tell the story then.
Okay.
When, so there's like a whole
I
shaded
didn't finish
area
my
with like,
story.
oh, then continue. I'm sorry.
There's 8th grader that jumped on our table and then went back to his table. The end.
Okay, so we were at lunch, obviously.
Okay.
We were at lunch, and there's the cafeteria, like where the food is, and then over that way. I don't know the directions,
Like
so
straight
don't
across,
expect
kind
me
of.
to say northeast, south, or west, or any of that jazz. There's like tables that weren't in the shade, and there was like trees and stuff, and then there was like tables, like the big tables that were in the shade, and then more tables, the small square tables like before that weren't in the shade. So we were at one of the tables that we usually sat at in the shade, and this kid, I don't even know who he was, he just ran up and body slammed on our table, and like we got so scared because we didn't even see him coming. That's our story. Okay, now tell the chocolate milk one.
Okay, so
I was late. I had to talk to Mr. Star or something, I think.
yeah.
I was late to lunch.
So we were all, the rest of our group, pretty large. It shrinks after we eat. It shrinks. But yeah. So we were all there. I forgot how the milk got there. I think Andrew.
Andrew probably.
Yeah, and so Kennedy's our friend, and her boyfriend had chocolate milk. He sat with us all the time. It was really annoying. So he put chocolate milk on the floor, and then she came over.
And she didn't see me, and she jumped as hard as she could on the chocolate milk box and exploded on my pants. I was like, Chloe! It got on my shoes, and my shoelaces were crispy.
Oh yeah, and there's this one. I
was like, Chloe, and she's like,
there's this one time, I don't think she was there, but me and Jada and Jalissa, our friend,
our other friends,
cousin, Gabriel, we were fighting with ketchup and barbecue sauce.
oh no.
And you
I
got
don't think I was there.
ketchup. Yeah, I don't think so. And I was wearing a white shirt. Fun. And ketchup got all over my shirt and my backpack. And my backpack smelled like...
Oh, I remember seeing it on your backpack, the ketchup.
Yeah, and I was like drowning my backpack in perfume, so it doesn't smell like ketchup. It's my story. So I hate him. I've always hated him.
He's like... Anyway, we were sitting down and...
end it soon.
Yeah, it's like 22 minutes long.
Yeah.
And she said he needs a bra.
I said to Andrew too.
You need a bra.
It was fun.
It was funny. Well,
Okay.
anyway, we're gonna stop
That's
it here.
the end.
That's the end of our stories. Hopefully you made it to the end because this is probably really
Should
boring.
we do an Omegle video next?
Should we do an Omegle video? That's the question.
I don't know how to edit the screen that we're seeing on there, so that's a problem.
Just probably screen record it.
And then edit it. Maybe.
Or was it the chair?
The chair.
Okay. Well, we're gonna end it here. So thank you for watching. If you watched this whole thing,
Probably didn't.
Probably
but
did
it's
not.
okay.
You probably left like 20 minutes ago. So thank you for watching. Subscribe. Ew. I sound like a YouTuber.
Subscribe.
Like the video if you want to see more.
Nobody wants.
Nobody wants to see more. Okay, peace.